Hello, I'm Nathan Judah. I'm here with Express Star reporter and Wolves reporter Mr. Joe Edwards. We're talking about Ryan Giles, 4-year contract for the youngster. Happy days.
Happy days indeed.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I mean, it's an obvious show of intent. I mean, 4-year contract. For a player of his age, it's not commonplace. So it's a clear statement of intent from Wolves of what they expect from this kid. And based on what I've seen of him, I had the pleasure of watching him at Telford last season, and he was instrumental in keeping them up. Fantastic performances there, and he's took that into the under-23s. Of course, had some involvement with Nuno's in pre-season. So yeah, this kid, things are going well for him. He's got this new contract now, and if there is players that you're looking at the under-23s who could perhaps make that step up, I think Giles comes into that conversation because he knows, of course, they play the same system with the 23s, but he knows how things are. We know now he's had that first-hand involvement, and he's just a player. Whenever you see him, just full of confidence. He's an out-and-out wide man, playing as that kind of left wing back role now, but he just gets to the byline and gets crosses in, and it's effective. The game that I covered the other week against Manchester United at Molineux on the Friday night, really good night that was. And Giles, every time he picked up the ball, he's just clear statement of intent. Just go to the byline, cross it to big man Ashley Seal, and then he gets himself a goal. And it was direct. It wasn't perhaps the most flashy of approaches, but it was effective. And Giles, a player very high on confidence, skill, pace, and fearlessness. And you can relate that to the likes of Gibbs White, who was fantastic at the weekend. And that's what you want from these young players: eagerness to impress, impose their will on the team. And Giles, if things go to plan with his 4-year contract, he'll follow in Gibbs White's footsteps and make that impact on the first team. Yeah,
and maturity about him as well, not only in the way he speaks, but he feels like an old head on young shoulders, doesn't he? He knows his role. I mean, he's confident, he's happy to take players on, as he was in pre-season. He wasn't overawed by the occasion, and that's what Nuno wants to see. He wants the youngsters asserting their authority.
Yeah, and I was really impressed by that, actually, his maturity at Telford last year. I mean, a lot of youngsters would have gone into a National League North club who were in the midst of a relegation battle, and perhaps would have shrugged the shoulders, slumped about, this ain't quite for me. But he really took it with both hands, got himself a number of goals and assists, and really, caught the eye of Wolves' hierarchy, got the Academy Player of the Season, and he's just continued to build on that. And really pleased with the kid. He's spoke to him a few times. He's very level-headed. Knows what he wants to do. Knows where he wants to be. And if he carries on the way he is, I think he'll achieve his aims.
Cracking deal for a very talented youngster. For all the latest Wolves news, make sure you log on to expressthestar.com.